Well, I guess we're live. Give it a few seconds here. I'm a minute early. Yes, sir. See the flags out. Get this neighborhood to have flags. Hey, what's going on?
Good, how about you?
Good. Memorial Day cleanup, huh?
Yeah, that's
All right. Have a good day, man.
You too.
Hey, you too. So this will be interesting. Since I'm live here, no network coverage, no network use, okay. Another flag at a neighbor's house, friend's house. Yeah, so I decided to do this live stream today, or actually when did I decide? I think yesterday, because I wanted to not only rejoin my efforts of trying to commit to creating content on YouTube, but also just to see how it would be doing a live stream while doing my walk, instead of just doing my walk and listen to either a podcast or some music. So, and also to have a conversation with everybody. And hold on a second. It's a warm day. Upper 60s, so not the best time of day to do a walk as far as from the heat is concerned, but the result will be good because I'll get a good sweat on and burn out the excess water in my body that's retaining. So I just want to say in my next video, yes, I'm going to have an actual long form video coming up soon on the regular video portion of this channel. And I'm going to probably break down on how I record my macros, my nutrition, and then I'll possibly do one with some of the tools, and then I'll do another one with some of the tools that help me keep track of everything. Right now, as I do this walk, I actually am utilizing two separate tools. One is courses by Apple Watch Series 7. I'm using an app called Steps app on there, It's basically a step calculator. It does have exercise stuff, and when I activate it from the watch, it basically just records it on the watch, and then once I'm finalized with my walk and I'm done, it will sync it up to the app on my phone and shift the data over to my phone, which is a good thing because right now I'm also using a FitCent. It's F as in Frank, ITCENT FitCent heart rate monitor chest strap, and it is connected to the VSync, VESYNC app, and it is also tracking my heart rate, my steps, and my distance, and all that stuff, and time, of course, and my pace. So sometimes you have to get a couple of duplicated devices to see on accuracy and consistency in the recordings of the information. So Apple Watch is one of the top notch. I know that a lot of people in the fitness world, when they have a chest strap, the top ones I've seen out there are either, I think, Polar, Garmin. I can't remember if I've seen Garmin, but I know Polar has a chest strap. Garmin might have it, and Corso, I think, has one. I think it's a Corso, yeah. So, those are the pricier ones, and I'm sure because of the price, they're a little bit higher quality and could be more accurate. But like I said, I haven't tested them out yet. So I got this FitCent app. It was actually on sale. You could either buy it directly from the shop portion of the VSync app, which I don't think they no longer sell it there, but you could buy it from Amazon. They also have an arm strap too. That's around like $35 for the arm strap. It goes around like your bicep area of your arm, which I was contemplating on getting it. And basically, this FitCent app this FitCent strap was about $32 regular priced, and then it was on sale when I bought it for around, I think it was a really deal. I think it was like $20. So yeah, that's what I do. So I'm gonna plan on that. I did buy a watch from VSync to get like a secondary wearable. My very first actually smartwatch, I think, was the original Apple Watch, but after time, again, and it being the very first version of the Apple Watch and overcharging it, if you overcharge your devices, the battery heats up and therefore it expands. So the Apple Watch, I guess I prematurely was overcharging it, basically charging it every night, and it caused the battery to expand, and there's no room for the battery to go except for like outward. So it popped up the screen out of its frame. So other than that, the Apple Watch for Sirius is okay, but since it's popped up, and I don't know if I could charge again or if it's even wearable. I still have its original strap too, wrist strap. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe I know from an operating system and security standpoint, it's no longer compatible with watchOS since it's very old. But in the meantime, it can be used as a backup, I think, for at least for like steps and heart rate. That shouldn't have gone away. So, and also the time of day and date. So, hold on, I'm about to get squirted here. Howdy.
Hey, how you doing, Mom?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Nice looking truck.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I didn't realize how far I've walked. I'm almost halfway done. And I didn't realize I was having this conversation. coming. So yes, I don't know if I can tell if there's anybody even joining. I don't see it, and the phone's not that bright screen. So if I miss your chat here, I will check the replay and see if anybody posted a comment. Then I'll get back to you that way. My apologies if I missed you, because I also got to focus on my walking. I'm on the very first part of this walk is a slight incline, and then as I head back to the finish part or the starting point, that's more of a slight decline, so it's easier. So I eventually want to get to a point where I can do like what everybody's doing today, and it's more like a 30-day thing. Is the Murph challenge. I follow the Murph challenge on Instagram, so I'll eventually want to do that. Hold on here, gotta duck some low-lying branches here. But right now, my level of fitness is for what exercises are there, and me wanted to do it how it's originating, even though they have promoted to where you could do a little more or a little less, or whatever. It doesn't have to be exact to the numbers. But yeah, I want to do that. And then I also want to do a ruck. And hesitant, because you do, for the ruck, you have to do it with a weighted vest. Long time ago, I checked my history on Amazon when I bought some equipment. I think it was back in 2014. I bought a 20-pound weighted vest. Problem is, at that time, one, it was a little heavy for 20 pounds for me to weigh, but it had individual pockets for, I think, sandbags to go in it. And I think each sandbag was like maybe a 5-pound weight or a 2-pound weight, possibly. And also, I was bigger then. I couldn't fit it all the way on properly. So, but I kept it, and then I put it away somewhere where I thought I would remember, and I don't. So another thing I'm doing is taking advantage of this so-called purging and spring clean I've been doing in the house, is room by room try to relocate it, because it is still pretty much a brand new weighted vest. It's from a reputable brand called Valio. They're one of the top-notch exercise equipment manufacturers out there. I have a jump rope from them, and I think I have some gloves from them. I have an exercise, or what is it called, a medicine ball, a weighted medicine ball. That's around 6 pounds. Originally I thought it was 8, but 6 pounds. So yeah, I got that done. I think I even have a kettlebell from them. And then I had to order another kettlebell from somewhere else. Same weight, but okay, bear with me as I cross the street. So yeah, so it says here I've been online walking for 14 and a half minutes, roughly around 1,337 steps. You gotta take on how up to date it is as I'm doing it. And my heart rate, 117 beats per minute. I've traveled a half a mile, so I'm halfway to my goal, and having this conversation here live stream hasn't even made a second guess to it. So yeah, so that's what I do. Other equipment I have a E-Tech City body scale. It was a cheap one, and I always put in that the main thing you take away from it is the actual body weight, but then it has sensors on it, so that way it can send electrodes up through your feet to your, like, basically up to your knees and back down, to get some sort of reading of your body composition. Again, it's not accurate, fully accurate. It's only a suggested advice of where your body composition stands at. So, and I'll probably eventually want to do away with that scale eventually, because Withings is a great company, and they have a new body scan scale which has the foot sensors Roz. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. And the Withings body scan scale does the weight, and it has like a little handlebar near where the display is on the scales that you pull up, and the handlebar has sensors also on it, and through the wire down to the scale, which you consider the brains of the scale, measure a more complete body composition reading, and attaches to the Withings HealthMate app, which I use. I use that app for my blood pressure reading because I have the Withings BPM blood pressure monitor plus. I also have the Withings Sleep, which is a mat, like a 3 foot long by 1 foot wide mat that connects to your Wi-Fi and syncs up to the Withings HealthMate app, and you place it under the top level of your mattress, top mattress. Keep it plugged in for power, and it records your sleep metrics, breathing disturbances, heart rates, HRV. It even has a little microphone to tell if you're snoring and how long you snored for and all that stuff, which is part of the breathing. So anyways, and then I have Thurow, which used to be a Nokia device, but Nokia sold out to Withings, and it's the Withings Thurow, and that's just a body temperature. You scan your forehead and it gives you your body temperature to tell if you have flu, a temperature, body temperature, or you're getting a cold and all that stuff. So today turned out to be a really nice day. So I'm just enjoying this walk, and it seems like it's getting done faster than I normally would. But yeah, so 17 and a half minutes into it, according to the live stream, but 18 minutes when I started, 115 BPM. I just, now that I have my live stream YouTube app on top as my active window, I hope in the background my VSync is still recording its metrics from the chest heart rate strap. I think I've done it before, and it should. They put their doorbell right there. Huh. So, yeah, so it's the magical world of data recording. There's this YouTuber I follow. He's out in New York City. I recently just came across him a month ago, and I saw what he was doing when I watched one or two of his videos. And I also follow him on Instagram, and I think he's also on X. I don't want to mess up his channel name, but I think it's Shriv Shares or something like that. He does a lot of breakdown of analytics of wearables. I see him out there jogging, and he'll have like a chest strap on. He'll have his Apple Watch Ultra. I don't know if it's Ultra or Ultra 2. And then he'll have a Whoop on one arm and another monitor on the other arm. I want to say I even saw something he put on his thigh above his knee, like the quadricep area. I don't know if he put something there or not, and if he did, I didn't know you could. So about to hit the downward decline. This has a slight slope upward, but basically I'm almost getting to the home stretch here, and it looks like nobody has, at least right now, nobody is viewing, at least if that's accurate. Little person icon is a 0, so, and if there was and I didn't see it, sorry if I missed you. I will keep this for replay, of course. I guess that's how YouTube wants it for the analytics, and they recommend this vertical style streaming. So I planned on possibly doing a live stream. Well, not possibly, I'll do a live stream on Instagram to see how that gets and how that reaches from a community standpoint. And then I'll do a live stream over on X. And then I have another platform that I could do a live stream on. It's called Clapper. I'm really new to that one. As far as for doing my personal profiles that were like this, and also on Instagram. And if you want to know what Clapper is basically a video platform that does vertical videos like this. It's almost like Reels. It's like shorts on here. I think besides doing live, I think the length of an individual video that you could upload to it, I think it's like 3 minutes long. And then there's also a feature on there where you can set up a shop and post your items that you have for sale directly on that platform. And there will be a button on your profile page saying shop, and it'll go right to what you have listed and how you basically design your shop on there according to their template. So that's a good thing if I were to sell merch or anything. So 21 minutes, 15 seconds, 22 minutes here, so a little bit off. It is a heavy travel day. What do you expect living in the 10th largest city in the country? Our airport's busy, one of the busiest airports in the nation. So San Jose International Airport. It's not big, but it is busy from a passenger load standpoint. So let's hope everybody's having a great Memorial Day. You know, also I was worried about battery, because I started with about 55% battery. Now I'm down to 30. It's also a great thing where I can use this and record it locally there, and it gets the data there, and that way it uses the battery there until I sync it up to my phone at the end. And then but yeah, this live stream and having the chest strap doing its monitor in the background on the VSync app is taking up battery because GPS. So I guess GPS is synced up to my phone on my Apple Watch. So yeah, GPS does take up battery. It's the one feature on your phone that takes up the most battery and sucks it up. So, but back to my VSync app. That's the app I use to track my macros. And I know I had a premium subscription to MyFitnessPal. But MyFitnessPal is under Under Armour, and they had a data breach on there. And that's not the reason why I really quit them and deactivated my data, or deleted my data and then deleted my account on Under Armour, which is a separate login than if you have like the Under Armour fitness apps, like Under Armour Map My Fitness, Map My Ride, Map My Walk, Map My Run. Those 4 apps, which should be merged into one because they all could do the same thing. That's a separate login, so I deleted them, even though I had Map My Walk. And if you're following me on my other socials, even on here, I posted in the community section some of my readings from Map My Walk, the Under Armour app, and I basically just delete them because I'm consolidating. I don't need all these fitness tracking apps. As I say that, I'm using Steps app and basically the VSync app, but yeah, I paid, I think it was a $30, $29.99 annual membership to the premium services on there, and it's like a community thing. I'm just trying to consolidate, not have my information all over the place, not necessarily tracking like my walks and all that stuff, but also just data login, email, because email can get sold on the dark web within seconds after a data breach. Yeah, this has been a nice walk. Howdy. There's some neighbors out, but not too many. And it's, I think about the time, was it almost 3 o'clock? So a little bit too early for if anybody were to do some barbecues today, but also because of Monday, and this is the actual holiday, that it's return to work day tomorrow for everyone that has the day tomorrow to work. So you can't really do too much. That's why they extend it for Memorial Day weekend, and people use the whole weekend as their excuse to celebrate and also capitalize on our fallen soldiers. So, which have given these stores and everybody the opportunity to do just that. Yeah, and I appreciate and honor everybody. I have a couple of friends that have served that are still around. So that was for Armed Forces Day we just had. Was last week? I can't remember. Was it last weekend? Third Saturday, I think it is in May, and then the fourth Monday in May is Memorial Day. And there is some graphics going around, at least on Instagram I've seen. I think I might have seen one on Twitter or X. Basically defining these holidays. So the first one that comes up in the calendar year is Armed Forces Day. And that's just basically to remember and reflect and honor those who are currently serving in our armed forces, no matter where they're serving, domestically or internationally. And then you got today, which is Memorial Day, and today is to honor and reflect on those who have passed away and paid with their prices. And I got a neighbor here with his pet. Howdy. How you doing? Sorry if there's too much wind. I should have said that a long time ago. That's what you get. Just using the mic on here. So you got Memorial Day to honor, pay tribute, respect to those who have fallen. And I think honestly, Memorial Day should be every day, not just one day of the year. And then in November 11th, you got Veterans Day. And those are basically to honor some of the definitions to say honor those who have served and are still with us, kind of thing. But I think the people who have served, who have passed away, that we honor on Memorial Day, are also considered veterans. Even though they're not living, they are still considered veterans in spirit and in honor. And veterans who are no longer active military and no longer serving their tour duty or their service contract. And those are the veterans for today. And there's one more thing that none of these have stated, and that's Red Fridays. So you probably see me do some Red Friday stuff. And red is actually an acronym, not just a color. Even though we use the color red on Fridays, we wear a red shirt or an outfit red on Fridays. And red is an acronym standing for remembering everyone deployed. So this is just an honor of those who are currently serving in our military and are deployed overseas. So that is just wearing a simple shirt that is red. If you're going to put on a shirt or an outfit, you might as well get a red one. So let's see. There we are. So I am basically done. Let me go ahead and stop tracking this on my Steps app here. And then hold on a second while I stop tracking it on my VSync app if I can. So now I'm getting notifications from my Steps app on here, because now it's synced up that fast after I got done recording it. I'll do a little post live chat. Whoa. So I'll stay on here for a couple more seconds to make it 30 minutes. So those who have viewed this channel, I thank you for viewing. I can't tell if I have comments on here. It doesn't look like it. Just still says whatever it says on here when you log on. And that's it. So I hope everybody has a great Memorial Day. And I want to end it up with saying thank you to the families of those who have fallen and sacrificed to attempt to save our nation and keep it the way we have it today, the way we are able to enjoy our lives today. I know that a lot of the deployment is not justified. That's a whole different topic matter. I don't want to get onto that. This is more for just remembering served, and to say thank you for the family members who have those relatives and that were the ones that served that have passed away. So I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Next video, like I said, it's going to be basically a breakdown on how I record my macros on my VSync app, food diary section of the app, because it's a pretty diverse app. It records water, your food diary, macronutrients. It records your body measurements, like your arm size in inches and all that stuff, your chest size and all that stuff, and it records your blood pressure. It has a fasting feature, and it records your blood glucose. So that's it. And I just got a notification for low battery, so that's why that stopped. So I'm sorry about that pause. That was a notification saying I'm down to 20% battery on here, and I'm glad I made it. And I don't know, because this is an old school user and I'm using an adapter or a dongle to convert the headphone to the lightning, that takes up a little bit more battery. But anyways, thank you and God bless, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day.